But let's talk about a player that has no natural talent, and that is Sakuma. What do you think about Sakuma's story? What do you think it really reflects?
So Sakuma is kind of hard to root for at the beginning just because his character design is not the most appealing character visually. But that goes to show my naive side because honestly, once you peel back that layer and look at him and his personality, he's a really enjoyable character. This dude worked hard to get acknowledged by Pico, the best player around this area. He works hard even though he may never amount to Pico's talents. But that hard work definitely evens out the playing field somewhat.
Somewhat. So Sakuma's naivete was thinking that it comes to him becoming the best and him becoming a world champion. And he thinks that hard work is going to overtake talent no matter what. Unfortunately, that is not true in this scenario. I kind of think this teaches a bad lesson in the fact that sometimes it doesn't matter how hard you work, you're going to get beat by someone more talented than you. But I mean, I also think it's just realistic. I don't think it mattered how hard I worked as a average height, average athleticism white guy. I was probably never going to make it to the NBA no matter how hard I worked.
I don't know. I think it does teach a good lesson. It's just a bitter pill to swallow because we are all, since young, probably taught, look, whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. It's a very nice fantasy to hold on to, but it's just that. It's a dream. The good thing about stories like this is that even if you don't have the talent and you put in the work, you still will be recognized. Sakuma was recognized in the end, and that's really what he was looking after. We ourselves, we don't have to be recognized by an outside force. As long as we acknowledge that we have achieved our goal, I think that is a good goal to achieve.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, Sakuma really did meet his goal because I think his goal all along was to beat Pico. And now he beats Pico in Pico's downfall, and he beats him at, maybe his lowest point, but he still beats him. And that is what he's been working for ever since he was a little kid because they played at the same ping pong club when they were little.
And I don't think that's a deficit to Kasuma's achievement because that just goes to show how weak mentally Pico was. He should have been prepared. And I think, taught him a good lesson that, wait a second, Kasuma, he beat me. He's put in the work. I know he's put in the work. Maybe I could put in the work too.
Yeah, maybe he could. Even after this happens, it still takes Pico months to accept that he is going to work hard to become great. He doesn't do it right off the bat.
And that is realistic because that was the seed that was planted. And it takes a while for any individual to accept harsh truths in their life. Had he immediately gone to hard work mode, I don't think that would have really been realistic. I don't know if our listeners feel this, but whenever I have failed in certain things that I've tried really hard in, it maybe took me a while to bounce back. But once I finally accepted and got over my own ego, it felt nice. It felt nice to get on a journey that I knew would have a positive end goal for me.
Yeah, whenever you have something you're working towards and you know it's hard and you meet that goal and it is a positive thing, there is just a great satisfactory feeling in. Someone is really pushing Pico to get back into ping pong, and it's actually Sakuma, someone who seemingly hates Pico because of his natural ability and the fact that he's never been able to beat him before that last time he played. But Sakuma realizes he's not that talented, and he basically urges Pico over and over again to try to get back into ping pong, and that he has all the talent, and if he would just work hard, Kazuma knows he could be a great ping pong player.
Yeah, there's nothing like having a good rival. In real life, if you have the ability to have a friend that pushes you, that's pretty good. And if you don't, having you yourself having that inner strength is great. I know not everybody possesses it. It takes time, it takes hard work to get that voice inside you that pushes you forth. But I think everyone in life should strive to find a rival, whether that be another person or even within yourself.
Yeah, everyone needs a nice, friendly rivalry. It doesn't have to be intense. You don't have to be at each other's throat. I think having someone in your life that will push you to become a better version of yourself is a good thing.
And it could even be a past self. Like if you write stuff for yourself in the last year and then you read it in the future, heck, you're a rival with your past and future self.
That is an interesting way to look at it. I've never really thought about it that way before, to be honest. But you're right. Maybe I should start doing that.
Yeah, or I'll be your Vegeta to your Goku.
Oh, dude.
Season 1.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm definitely more of the Vegeta between the two of us.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Swear to God, it's not just my hobby, but it is. I'm a hot little Punjabi.